Hi, I'm Travis with Fork and Salad, and today we wanted to take a moment to show you the process of how we clean our greens in-house, why public health and safety is so important to us, and why we take it so seriously as professional chefs. So we thought it'd be really cool to give you a little bit of information on what our farms do, how they clean their greens, how they package them, how we then take those greens and we wash them again in-house so that the bowl of food that you're getting is as safe and healthy as possible. First and foremost, what we start with is 2 large clean sinks of water. The first one is going to have ice in it, and to this we have this really cool organic solution that you can pick up at Down to Earth, and it's basically like citric acid, grapefruit oils, those kinds of things. Totally organic. It basically loosens dirt, helps to kill any germs, that kind of thing. It's USDA certified, so it's good stuff. So we're just going to add a few capfuls of this to our ice water solution. You know, the ice kind of helps to, if there's any bugs or critters or anything that happens to be on your greens, it kind of freezes them, they fall off and they sink to the bottom. It also kind of refreshes the greens, makes them nice and crisp again, so it's a really important step. The second sink over here is fresh, sanitary, just water from the tap. So what we do is we take it out, we put it in here, we rinse it off, and then we spin it dry, and then it's stored properly. So the first green that we're going to be working with today is our white poly romaine heads. Now, a little bit of background about this specific green. It comes from a hydroponic farm in upcountry Maui. What's great about this specific green, aside from it being so beautiful and tasting amazing, is the hydroponic beds that it's grown in. So first of all, these beds are raised up off the ground, they're netted, they're a large commercial operation. You know, they have a very, very extensive pest program in place. You know, they bait for slugs below the beds, they have, you know, rodent control around the perimeters of the farms and such. So this is our romaine. We use tons of this in-house. So we're just going to kind of show you a little bit how we do this. So one snap there, turn it a quarter, 1 snap there, chop, 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 and then it goes into the bath. Okay, so now that our romaine is basically in our water bath, we just kind of basically give it a quick little scrub, give it a little bit of a rinse. Now we're going to fish them out, we're going to rinse them off. Fresh water is going to rinse off any of that citric acid and any residual dirt or anything else that happens to be in the ribs of these greens. From here, the romaine is put into our salad spinner. On goes the lid, and then we just turn. And that just basically forces all the water out of it, so you have nice dry greens that you can put away. So you can see the greens are still kind of spinning in there. And from here, just give it a final shake, and they go into the bin. The other green that we're gonna focus on today is our spring mix. So this is a really beautiful, delicate blend that we get from Kumu Farms in central Maui. What's great about what Kumu Farms practices is they wash their greens twice at their farm. So they do this same method before it even reaches our restaurant. Solution, cleaning additive, fresh water, spun, delivered to us, and then we repeat the entire process. You can just see how, you know, clean the greens are, how nice and dry they are, and how they still have their shape, they still look nice and crispy, and you can still eat nice and local and healthy and feel good about it. Last but not least, I thought it was really important to include one more kind of green, which is kale. Now, kale is an interesting kind of green. It takes a little bit more effort, you know, because of all of these curlies in it and all of the little ridges and stuff in it. You got to kind of give each piece a little bit of time and attention and a little bit of love. So what we have here is a food safe vegetable brush, and we're just gonna, in the same sink that we have, use the ice water and the solution and gently scrub the greens. And for all of you kale fanatics out there, I mean, massaging your kale is really a good idea anyways. The kale comes from Kumu Farms, the spring mix comes from Kumu Farms, and the white poly romaine comes from a hydroponic farm from upcountry Maui. So you can see there's literally no dirt in this romaine. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's tight, but there is nothing inside these heads because they're grown above the ground hydroponically. And this is one of the biggest benefits of sourcing from White Poly Farm. We usually have our staff who clean all of our produce, and I personally train them in that. You know, this just lists some facts, highlighted, you know, the process of why it's important to rinse our greens. And it just serves as a reminder to them on a daily basis that, you know, we do this for literally dozens of cases of produce every week. I think it's important to note that, you know, this rare but serious disease that happens to be spreading around social media right now is very much isolated to East Maui. You know, we at this time are not sourcing any of our fresh local produce from East Maui because of this, so that we can protect our customers. We are still doing our best to support all of our local farms. That's why we're still with Manu with Kumu Farms. We're still with Jeff from White Poly Farms, and we're just making sure that we're taking really important measures to protect you, what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. And remember that everything that we showed you today can be done for your own organic garden, as well as anything you pick up from the farmer's market. So don't forget to eat local and eat healthy.